Hello everybody, welcome back to Hollywood Sports. Guys, it's time for game 2 in our Owner's Mode Redskins franchise. And what I'm going to start doing, guys, is playing 2 games in a row so we can get faster through the season. And we can get through a few seasons, do some drafts and things like that. Again, I want to say welcome to the Redskins franchise CFM, all Madden. Thanks for clicking on the video, guys. It is time for game 2. As you can see, we are 4-1. Philadelphia Eagles beat us in game 1, and I see the Rams are 1-0. So, but yeah, we're gonna clash, guys, down here in LA and see if we can get this win.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and you're tuned in to Madden 18.
If you missed game 1, I'll put the link down below in the description.
It's hard to imagine this not being a fun game to watch. It's the Redskins going up
our
against the Rams.
defense played well. It's just that our offense is not clicking right now.
With that, it's time to hook up with our commentators in the booth as we turn it over to Brandon
All right, here we go.
And Charles Davis.
We're down here in LA, baby.
All right, Larry, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. The City of Angels showing it can be loud and raucous. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad emerged from the tunnel. They're ready for football and ready to watch their Rams do battle with the Washington Redskins.
Guys, if you want my slider set for this all Madden,
I'm Brandon.
want my slider set, guys, let me know in the comment
Rams
section.
Team as they interplay. They were
I
winners.
made a slider set so AI and all Madden don't cheat you guys.
And what I enjoyed when I
still
watched
going to give you a heck of a challenge, but it won't
last
cheat.
week is they put it together in every phase.
You know, all Madden, they do audibles, they use the full
and some key plays on
playbook.
special teams. Let's see if they can get
The
that
AI is
second
just
win in a
smarter
row.
in AI
Meanwhile, for the visiting
and all Madden,
Redskins,
guys.
they were losers their
Here we
last
go.
time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile environment.
And sometimes it actually works to your advantage. Now you've got a band together.
I got it playing
your
balance,
team,
guys.
the us
My
against
sliders.
the world
Oh, good
mentality.
hit, man.
Let's see if
Way
they
to
can
get
use
downfield,
it and get a
boy.
victory.
So out come the Rams now for their first possession.
I'm hoping we can get some
Last
pressure
year's
with
number
Jared
1
Goff, man.
overall
We can get some
pick. Here
pressure.
he comes. He'll be leading them and looking for an
He's thrown for
improvement in year 2.
244 yards in
Jared
that first
Goff.
game. That's pretty
And when
good.
you get picked number 1 in the NFL, people expect you to play early.
All right, here we
the
go.
Rams elected to
Here we
bring him
go.
along slowly. Ended up
Game
starting
2.
down the stretch. Brand new staff in place now. We'll see how things continue to pick up for him. But the talent, it's undeniable. This young man can wing it.
Now the first carry
Oh,
here
no,
for Todd
not-
Gurley.
oh.
And he's
Way to
taken
save that
down,
tackle,
but not
DJ.
before he gets
Woo.
this across the 25-yard
Man, this is early, man. Look, that's his first game. 17 rushing for 75 yards in game 1
finding
and
the
2
end zone
touchdowns.
3 different times.
Is it possible that you're really underselling
Wow,
it?
New England
3
just
touchdowns, just gonna call him productive.
Patriots.
What
I mean,
This guy had a
the
nose for
Saints.
the end
He was
zone.
good.
Had a snootful, didn't he? How about that? Big
Chicago
time
scored
game.
31 on Tampa Bay. Woo.
That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it
I
here.
hope Philadelphia loses their second
Right
game.
the line of scrimmage.
Good tackle,
They're able
good
to
tackle.
get
They're trying to
upfield,
start
get
the run
ready for
game
the
on us.
second and the third levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
Dallas
Trying to
lost their
continue
first
that
game,
trend
which is
here this
pretty good.
afternoon. On second down, here's Goff. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be
That's one thing, man. All Madden is going to find that open
38-yard
receivers.
line.
No doubt about that.
Goff finding fellow second-year man Higbee for a Rams first
Houston's
down.
2-0. Cincinnati's 0-2.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a
Ravens
tight
beat
end.
Cleveland.
But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a first down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets it done. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. The offense on your screen now, and Todd Gurley on your screen. That is the back of the present and the future.
And what an amazing return for him
We
from
can
a knee
put a
injury
hold
his
on him,
last
man.
year in
I think we'll be
college at the
okay.
University of Georgia. Now it's like it never happened.
But they got
There's
some good
nothing you
receivers
can't
too,
do on the football field. And if you're a defense, that's a long day trying to prepare for Todd Gurley.
Oh, they're trying to establish the run. Good stop.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays, too.
Come on, guys. We got to get off the field. We need the ball. We need the ball. We need the ball.
Here's Goff. Man open. It's Cup. He's got it. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. A big gain of 31 on 3rd down.
When I watched Jared Goff on tape at Cal, I saw a guy who wasn't just a dart thrower. You know, a lot of people said, he's perfect for the West Coast offense. I always thought he could do a little bit more, and that was the reason why. He can push it downfield. He has a good, strong arm.
They try right side here. Gurley.
Way to go, Kerrigan.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Oh, upset alert.
Well, add that play to his resume reel because he went to the Pro Bowl last year. That's how you go to the Pro Bowl. You make plays like that, big-time penetration, and throw people for losses.
An update now from Oakland. The Jets out to the early lead. Josh McCown, a first-quarter touchdown pass in that one. They'll run. This is Brown.
Yep,
and he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. So we've reached the end of a fairly even first quarter of play. 0-0 our score. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns following this. Back live now to begin the second quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Rams with a football to get us going. They're on the march, but facing a 3rd down.
I like playing the AI guy, the CPU, because you don't have to worry about all the exploits and all that stuff, man.
Out of the gun. Gone.
Get it! Oh, good hit. DJ's worthy, man. This guy can hit, man. He's got a nice hit rating in the game. Beautiful hit right there.
That's a first down if he holds on, but you saw the contact. Able to jar it free from him and force a 4th down.
Great play defensively there, as you said, just to knock it free.
Held him to 3.
Pass the sticks, 1st down. And this one is right down the middle. And the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0. And we were scoreless up until this point in the second quarter. Now we finally have a little action.
Let's see where this action takes us. First quarter, no points at all. Now we've got our first score of the game. Well, does that signal that we're going to get more as we go along? Or will it revert back to what we saw in the beginning of the game?
Good run back.
So out comes the Redskins offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by Kirk Cousins, their Pro Bowl
Kirk
quarterback.
threw 5 interceptions in the first game.
Season now.
Now, the meeting we had with him this week, that's one of the
5
briefer ones
interceptions
we've
against
ever had, isn't it?
He wasn't too happy after last week.
Not happy, really determined to play a whole lot better, and he really can't play a whole lot worse. He's got to go out and show the team that the goods that he exhibited early are still there. Otherwise, he could lose the confidence that they have in him.
And hoping to get rid of that interception ball.
Beautiful throw
complete to Jordan Reed. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
They love manning you up,
22.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with the tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain could look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
They'll keep it in the hands of Kelly. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
At one point, the LA Rams defensive front 4 was made up of 4 first-round draft picks, but maybe the best of them all at that time. And still is Aaron Donald.
Yeah,
he's a force.
Former Pitt Panther, and we were praising him a lot last year during our weekly commentary updates, weren't we?
Yeah, strength, quickness, mobility, he has it all. 4th in the Defensive Player of the Year voting in 2016.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to the City of Angels after this timeout.
You cannot relax in all Madden, guys. You cannot relax in all Madden. Wow.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, we'll send you to Orlando and Larry Ridley as he'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. But
we got to get
touchdowns. These guys need to give Larry some touchdowns to talk about.
Things are too easy for him right now back in the studio. Come on, guys. Help the man out. Give him something to talk about.
On third down, Cousins. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he's brought down. A nice little juke move that preceded it, but not much thereafter.
Got to go for it, guys.
A gain of 3.
It's only a minute 47. 47 left. We got to get some points.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play.
We get 7 yards. No, we're going to punt it. We're going to punt it. We're going to punt it. We're going to try to pin him deep. Play field position.
Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. Back deep is Tavon Austin. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. And the Rams getting set to go now. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly.
Screen.
All the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit.
We got to man them up. We got to get some pressure on the ball. We got to make something happen. We didn't come out here to be scared, guys. We came all the way to LA to make some noise. Get him. Uh-oh, flag. Please don't tell me it's roughing the passer.
And he goes out right around the 39.
Holding offense.
Yes, holding, baby. Woo-hoo-hoo. Yes. Yes.
Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpire's got different responsibilities.
Don't give up the big play. Just don't give up the big play.
From the gun, here's gone.
Oh, yes. Good one, Kerrigan.
Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
We got a good defense this year, guys. We really do.
Now a handoff for Gurley. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. 9 yards on the pickup, but even after that, they're left with a 3rd and very long.
Well, let's use the timeouts. We got them, right? Let's use them.
Timeout called for by
3rd and 19.
defense.
Let's go.
So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And we got to fight for every second of this game, man, try to make something happen.
Or create or get through contact or trash.
Every second of this game.
It's a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
So they run it on 2nd down. Now let's see what 3rd down brings here for the offense.
If they run it, we're going to try to stop and call timeout.
Another carry now for Gurley. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Now the defense will burn their
no
3rd
timeouts,
and
guys,
final
hey,
timeout.
worth a shot.
And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. It's Johnny Hecker now, an all-pro 3 of the last 4 years on to punt. Back deep here, Jamison Crowder. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away.
On, guys. We can run it back.
This is taken around the 12. Here come the Redskins now. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half.
He was open.
Managing risk. This is a big decision here.
Oh, man, I was looking for the same crowd.
Unable to come up with the interception, and sometimes that joke does come true. Guys are on defense for a reason. Maybe their hands aren't quite as skillful as the guys on offense, but a lot of credit on that play for just knocking it away.
A second down throw for Cousins.
Look how quick those guys recover, man. They have no timeouts. Come on, guys.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
Did y'all see how quick he recovered?
15 yards through the air and a first down. Cousins on first down. Looking for Pryor.
Safety's right there.
That'll be incomplete.
Oh, he caught it.
Oh, 15 seconds remaining.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you got to give him opportunities.
I thought he made a great catch, man. I thought Pryor made an awesome catch. He had it.
Time didn't work out. Nice job defensively.
Dang it. Let's go and run this half out, guys.
Now Kelly running left. And he went nowhere. Well, went backwards. Back to the 33. He lost 2 there. And it's third down. So we come upon halftime here in Southern California with the Rams on top as we send you cross country to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando with our halftime report. Here's Larry Ridley.
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to our EA halftime report. I'm Larry Ridley. Both the Rams and the Redskins are not doing much on the ground, and it's easy to see why that would play into this low-scoring game. We'll have to see if either team gets it going on the ground in the second half. So let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. Rams now late in the first. Goff able to hook up with his rookie wideout, Cooper Kupp.
Man, that was a great saving tackle right there by Josh Norman.
Getting to the 32-yard line. Rams would stall out, though, and settle for a field goal. Rams have it late in the second. Kerrigan's going to take down the QB here. This will go for a loss of 7.
Kerrigan jumped right over that block.
So that'll do it from here in Orlando. Let's get you back out west to Los Angeles as we rejoin Brandon.
Y'all rested, guys? Y'all rested? Let's go.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3.
Woo. We need something good to happen
a couple
for us.
yards deep. He spins free. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. They've gone to the second quarter now in Denver. Now you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there.
Oh, man, AI is just
Prescott
smart, man.
with 2
first-half
touchdown passes.
AI intelligence is pretty good in all Madden, guys. That's what I like about it.
First down. Here's Cousins. Throw left side.
We always say we want the game to play like humans.
And he'll get it
AI,
up to the 33-yard
all Madden
line.
does it, guys.
That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
Yeah, I put Pryor on the streak. That safety got back, didn't he?
The play clock's running down. Cousins to throw it. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Did everything right, man. It was just a good hit on the ball.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Nickel? We got to go with the play. We got to go with the play.
Time running out here on the play clock. Here's Cousins. Rush coming.
I had a man open. I had him open.
Mark Barron in there to drop him for a loss of 10.
That blitz.
And it'll be 4th and long. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
A great return there.
We need a
22
turnover, guys.
yards. And the Rams will go on
We need a big
offense
play
here
by the defense.
for the 1st and 10. Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield.
There's somebody open. He's going to find it.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Now it's gone. And this one hauled in by Tavon Austin. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down.
Everything covered except the check down.
So this brings up a 2nd and 2.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. Well, we got 20.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
See how they audible out of that play?
They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Gurley again here on 1st down. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. On the handoff, it's Gurley.
Good hit.
And he'll take this one down near the 15.
Got to hold him to 3, guys. We have
Call
to
it a
hold
gain
him
of
to
a
3.
yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they showed passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
From the gun on 3rd down, Goff.
Get him. That's ours, baby.
Intercepted.
Yes.
Sua Cravens with a pick.
Yes.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. We'll return with more after this break. Back now in Los Angeles. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Following the interception, Cousins. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
That CPU plays
and they'll bring him down
in between
at the
2 people until they have to break at the last second,
It's a gain
man.
of 7, and that'll make this
That
a
zone
2nd
is
down.
playing. They don't leave you any windows, man.
3 yards to
Them
go on
holes are
2nd
quick.
down.
If you don't make your pop when he's there, forget it. Okay, we're going to max protect here. We're going to max protect. You got to go for
They'll
something
need to
big,
get the
guys.
play off quickly. Off the play fake, Cousins. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
They always man me up on that wide receiver screen here. Every time.
3rd and short yardage. Cousins. Oh, he can't hang on to it. Almost intercepted. They would have loved the first pick of the game there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. I guess they're in a situation now, 4th quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted, and if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
Gotta do it again.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Play clock winding down. Desperation time. Cousins on 4th down. Pryor has it complete. Give him 16 on the pickup, and it'll be 1st down, Redskins. Even though this offense doesn't have a single point to its name, they're not totally out of this game yet. A touchdown here, they could be in business.
And how about that last play? Now they've got momentum going, so you know I'm a big advocate. Get back on the line of scrimmage. Throw another play at them while you've got them rocked on their heels.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. And they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Caught on the right
he held
side,
on to the ball. He held on to the ball. Good job,
inside the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another
I know I saw that man coverage. That was man coverage all the way.
The game just keeps evolving.
But I had to throw it like a split second before Reed made his cut. So it'd be right there. Gaines was right on it, man. I had to throw it right away, man. Had to throw it right away. Let's see if we can get this stretch play going.
Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this.
I want to win this game like no other. Unless I see something that we can take advantage of, like, I don't know. If I catch him in a blitz or something.
So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Fresh set of downs here.
Woo.
Running right with Kelly. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, partner, that play brought back memories. Watching them string it out, letting the runner get all the way to the sideline area, but not letting him get out of bounds. They formed that picket fence and didn't allow him through.
Not only that, we got him for a loss as well here. And one of the reasons they lead in the 4th quarter, plays like that.
Yeah, it took a little more time off the clock.
Yes, Kelly!
That way, didn't it?
Yes, Kelly! Yes, Kelly!
Brought down. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. And now all of a sudden the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit, because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
Score too quickly? Are you kidding? We need to score. I'm worrying about scoring too quickly.
They'll hand it off to Kelly.
Yes! Yes!
And he's brought
Did
down.
we get in? No!
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. And now we won't see a play
Can we
on
get in the
1st
end
down.
zone?
We're going to get a timeout instead. As they get under a minute to go now in the football game.
Can we get in the end zone? Please. Please. We're on the 1 yard line. First and goal. Let's go. Please. Please, come on, Davis. Give us a little bit of blocks, guys. Just a little bit. That linebacker's ready to hold. Look at it.
They hand off to their big tight end. Power on power, but he's not going to get in.
Dang it.
Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Brandon, if I wanted to run the football this close to the goal line, I think I just turn around and hand it to my tailback. Too many things could go wrong in this situation. I think they're fortunate just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Man.
And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. And prior to this 3rd and 2 play, we're going to get a timeout call. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
The one fake fullback dive toss play, I want to use that, but it never works. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know if that's a glitch or what.
Back out and ready to rock.
We're going to try it. We're going to try it. Here we go. Halfback flip.
Offense on 3rd down today.
We're going to fake it to Davis again like we just did all the first 2 plays.
This is 3rd and goal.
Let's hope that's
they come out here.
Toss it to Kelly.
Big play here. 3rd down and goal from the 2. This is Kelly. And he is hit pretty hard from the side as he's knocked down at the 8-yard line.
Another stop on 3rd down, and this defense still hasn't allowed a touchdown to
this
point.
They go ice me.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts.
They go ice me, y'all.
That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Wow. Wow. They're going to ice me.
And now following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field. So on 4th down,
the wind is blowing at 6 miles an hour, too.
In a big spot here. This to potentially send us to overtime.
Woo.
And
that meter was moving fast, too.
Good. The final score now from Denver. And the Cowboys have wound up winning that one. Dak Prescott, 3 touchdown passes to help lead the way. So this hasn't exactly been a battle of one touchdown after another, but at 3-3 now here in the 4th, it's been a pretty doggone entertaining game.
Yeah, it's kind of like a pitcher's duel in baseball, don't you think? The aficionados can appreciate a tightly fought game like this.
Yeah, but the fantasy players, not so much. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Getting set to go again here on offense, Jared Goff trots back onto the field. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29.
Yeah, CPU don't run the clock out. We got to go into overtime.
7 yards on the pick up there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd.
I hope we can win the toss and get the ball first.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
And we have free football overtime. Here we go, my friend.
And the way this game played out, this is exactly how it should end, going to overtime, because neither one got an advantage today.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best need to go down, attack,
good hit,
put
baby.
the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now. I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That can give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it, because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward, and it actually is an extra hurt for the team that loses, because normally you shake it off, but in this situation, it lingers a little bit longer.
And they still need 8 yards for the first here on second down. A shotgun snap for Goff. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Let's see if we can man him up, guys. Let's see if we can man him up.
Now a play fake here on first down. And the open receiver, it's Robert.
See how they changed the play, man? You see how they audible changed that play, put a man in motion.
Before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Well, good start for him under center here in overtime, now 3 of 3.
And this is where you have to know who you have playing quarterback. You've got a confident thrower right now, someone who's taking care of the ball, but not being timid as well, and is moving the team downfield. That opens up your playbook and allows you to dial up some big shots if you want them.
Oh, there you go. Way to contain, baby. Way to contain that edge.
Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
But Zach Brown's balling right now, man. He is balling. He made the last
defense
tackle.
in the NFL, and that's speed.
Look at
They
him.
wanted it every position, and we just saw there some linebackers that go sideline to sideline, run past that trash, go past people, and make tackles near the sidelines.
And not only near the sideline, but also in the backfield there for the loss. To throw on second down is gone.
There you go. Wait, there you go.
That's complete to Everett, the tight end. And before they can run this third down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT. And we are back here. I'm Brandon Gaunt alongside Charles Davis. So the offense takes a timeout. And now we're set to get going. 3rd and 8 situation. A tough spot here in overtime on the opening drive.
Come on, big stuff, big stuff, big stuff.
Now Goff.
Oh, yes.
Way
to go, Ryan Kerrigan. Timeout, timeout.
They got him for a sack. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime.
Can we at least go down and kick a field goal? I gotta really anticipate these throws, guys. I really gotta anticipate these throws.
Play. Here's Johnny Hacker now. On for a very
I don't think they're gonna fake it 4th and 14. The CPU will fake it on you, but not in 4th and 14.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. The Redskins offense now, they get set to take over here. Their defense did its job.
We got to go for it, man. I know it's tough defense, but hey.
This is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it. But they turned it back over to them, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. An excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
Yeah, part 1 is done, now part 2.
I hope they're blitzing. Please tell me they're blitzing, please. They're blitzing, please.
The first throw in overtime now for Cousins. Looking long for
there it is.
And it's intercepted.
There it is by the safety.
He's picked off near his own 48. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line.
We're late.
So we will see yet another drive in this overtime.
For whatever reason, Neither team able to finish this game off. I know that the first thought is, does anyone really want to win it? But I think that they both desperately want to win it, and sometimes you force things, and that leads to errors.
For the win.
It's out there for the taking. We'll see who can do it. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This will be a 37-yard attempt. The Rams offense now. They get
let's see if we can ice them
back onto the field. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. It'll be their second and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back. So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This will be a 37-yard attempt. And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights.
I told you guys it's going to be a long season, man.
It did not.
This is going to be a long season.
And it took the field goal to win it.
And we always pay lip service to how important it is to play defense.
All right, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the video, man. We lost game 2 against these LA Rams, man.
But in this case,
hey, it's all Madden, guys. This is all Madden. Hey, guys, if you want to try my slider set with this all Madden, guys, let me know in the comment section. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button. But if you're new to the channel, guys, you want to follow this all Madden series, our owners mode, hit that subscribe button. All right, guys, I will see you on the next video.
So for the Rams, they used a favorable early